Happy Monday, everybody. This is Veronicah from Casa de Mañana, and I'm here with your weekly guided meditation. For this week, I really wanted to focus on a meditation to help us cultivate compassion. Not only compassion for others, but compassion for ourselves, which can sometimes, I find, be the hardest thing. So, I would suggest you get comfortable, that you get all your wiggles out, get all your stretches out. Oh, roll your shoulders. Just start to arrive fully into your body, fully into your seat, and get prepared for meditation. Just a couple reminders. Focus on your breath. Focus on my voice. If you find your mind going into do list mode, know that that's a signal for you to take a nice deep breath and refocus on what we're doing right now in this moment. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and close our eyes. And just turning our attention inward towards our breath. Focusing your mind on that constant in and out. Taking some nice deep letting go voices, letting go breaths. Taking a nice deep in breath through the nose. And then out the mouth. In the nose and out the mouth. In the nose and out the mouth. Just letting any of your cares, concerns, tensions just melting away with your breath. Making noise if that feels good, letting your breath and your throat open. When we bite back our words, sometimes our throats can be a little clogged. There we go. Just taking those nice deep inhales and exhales. And when you feel ready, returning to your normal in and out through your nose. Now I want you to imagine yourself, and you are sitting at one of those old-fashioned makeup tables, the vanity with the mirror. You're sitting in your chair, and you're allowing a soft gaze to focus on the mirror. And you start to just scan through the image you see before you, scanning over your top of your head and your hair, looking over your face, seeing every arch, every round, every wrinkle, every imperfection that probably nobody sees but us. Just looking at yourself. And this may feel uncomfortable, and that's okay. Just breathe through the uncomfortable, knowing that if you just hold on a couple more seconds, that feeling will pass. And I want you to imagine now allowing your eyes to gently rest upon themselves, gazing into your own eyes, noticing the color, Noticing the arch of your brow, the shape of your lid, each eyelash, just giving your attention, just attending to your own face. You may find that images and ideas and thoughts about yourself start flitting through your mind. Maybe I need my hair done. Maybe I wish I was wearing makeup. Maybe you're having more positive thoughts. Like, I really love the shape of my lips. All of those thoughts, just letting them come by, letting them be acknowledged. Yes, I hear you. Yes, I know this could be different or better. Just letting that all wash over you. And then in your inner voice, I want you to take a moment to give yourself a little love and compassion. Saying to yourself, I love you, forehead. You work so hard to express my emotions to other people, either with a furrow or a raised, excited eyebrow. I love you, eyebrows. You might be a little furrier than I'd like, but I love you anyway. Moving your way down. I love you, nose. You aren't maybe the perfect shape, but I love you anyway. I love you, eyes. You may not work the way I wish you would, and you may not look the way I'd like you to, but you are my eyes and you are a part of me, and I love you anyway. Looking at your skin, and I know you're noticing every imperfection you can imagine, but I want you to take a moment to say to yourself, I love you, skin. I love how you keep me contained. I love how you keep me protected from the outside world. I love how you are filled with sensation and that you allow me to feel and experience the world more richly. These are the kinds of things you can say to yourself. I love you, ears. I love you, lips. I love you, chin. I love you, cheeks. Just taking a moment to release judgment of yourself. You are exactly how you should be. There's no reason to change what's in front of you right now, and no need to change it right now. Nothing that needs to be done except to take a moment to fully appreciate yourself with all of your human flaws, all of your imperfections. You can love, despite all that, yourself. And you may notice that other things about yourself come to the forefront of your mind. Perhaps what you're able or unable to do physically. Perhaps how much energy you have or don't have for certain people or certain situations, or even for yourself. A lot of us, there's a lot of talk about self-care, but sometimes we get to a place where we're beating ourselves up for not self-care. And then it kind of defeats the purpose. So letting that go, taking a nice deep breath, And breathing out all those expectations we put on ourselves, all of those shoulda, woulda, couldas that we put on ourselves. And knowing that it's all of that is just weighing us down, making us feel heavy, preventing us from doing the things we want to because we don't deserve it, because we haven't done all this other stuff that we think we should do. All of those things, now is the time to just let them go. It doesn't really matter. None of it really matters. Right now, all that matters is being present and loving to yourself. And allowing yourself to be perfectly imperfect. And letting that just sink into your body. Another good one, you might want to place your hands over your belly. Belly is something that we definitely have a conflict about in Western culture. It's something a lot of people feel insecure about. I just want you to take a moment to just appreciate your belly exactly the way it is. Breathing into it, letting it get big, breathing out, letting it get smaller. Just taking a moment to have gratitude and appreciation for all that goes on in our bellies. For all the digestion, all the fluids, and all the energy we get from our food. Just tuning in with that and saying, I love you, belly. Thank you for all the work you do for me. I love you. I love you anyway. Even if you're bigger than I'd like, even if you're softer than I like, I love you anyway. A lot of times it can feel like we're fighting a battle within ourselves. And right now, I am inviting you to declare peace, to surrender to what is, to move your body the way it wants to move, to feed your body what it wants to be fed. And as we cultivate this sense of compassion for ourselves, the sense of acceptance for ourselves, let that start to ripple out from you, just like ripples in a pond. Letting that high love vibration vibrate out from you, vibrating out towards all those people in your life and the people beyond, perhaps the people you just don't get, you don't understand how or why they think or do what they do. Giving even those people in your mind, saying, brother, sister, fellow human, I love you anyway. I love you anyway. I wish the best for you anyway. Whether I agree with you or I think you're doing good in the world or not, I love you and wish you well. Letting the hands relax, letting the face relax, letting the whole body let go. Leaning back in your chair, feeling yourself grounding into the earth, allowing yourself to digest and integrate. And then imagining that vanity, imagining that mirror again, and taking a second look and seeing if you see yourself just a little differently, with a little more compassion, with a little more gentleness and softness. And letting letting that feeling of contentment and acceptance of what is move through you, letting it melt you. Now starting to bring your attention back to your breath, allowing the breath to center us, to bring us fully back into our bodies. Very gently moving fingers and toes. Stretching and moving your body in ways that feel good. Allowing yourself to yawn. Giving yourself a nice little head massage or a hand massage. Allowing yourself to feel good in your body. And then when you're ready, ever so gently opening your eyes, even gazing down at the floor, letting it be a soft gaze. Thank you so much for joining me for a guided meditation. As always, I'm always open to suggestions. If you have a theme, please leave a comment and we'll get on it for next time. I hope you have a wonderful week and that you remain very compassionate, especially for yourself. Thank you.